divine relationships, divine connections. I mean, you may be going through like some type of separation right now. So we have some pre-pulled cards, as you can see from the thumbnail. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, as this is a general reading. If you would like a more personal, detailed reading, definitely leave a comment below, and I'm going to start also adding my email into the description so you guys can shoot me over an email. All right, so we have the first messages, and then we have clarification cards from the Untold Truth Oracle. All right, so the first message we have is, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So Divine Masculine has came to the realization of who you truly are to them. They kind of always knew that this connection was different. They always knew that it was something special about it, but it took separation for them to receive the growth and the evolution and the insight that they received. So we have clarification for, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I am so attracted to you. And you came closer to anyone. So this person feels like you have touched a part of their existence, a part of their life that they didn't even know existed. You guys may have, like, let's say, like in previous relationships, you guys played certain roles. So when you came into the relationship, he kind of wowed you and opened up your mind to different perspectives and ideas and way of living, as well as you did them. So it's like it was a lot of growth, a lot of insight, a lot of passion, a lot of just different. Then we have, I haven't moved on because I'm waiting for you. And clarification for that one is, I wonder if you're happy without me. So you may have, this person may have moved on, like physically. They may have like friends or sneaky links or things like that. You may even still follow them on social media or like pull up their pages, and they may even flirt with people like on their statuses and things like that. But as far as being like emotionally available, like heart space open, available for relationships, for new connections on that type of level, they're still waiting for you. Like they're finding something to do because it's nothing to do, but it's nothing serious. 311 on the time when I said that. It's definitely nothing serious. They're waiting on this divine partnership to come back into union. And then we have pregnancy, boy or girl. Clarification for that is, finding out the truth crushed me. So you may have previously got an abortion, or maybe you kind of did some type of forcible miscarriage, you know, especially if you're into like herbal remedies and herbal and holistic healing. You may have created some type of concoction, took some papaya seeds, you did something. Drunk some different herbs that allowed you to experience the outcome that you preferred and that you wanted. Maybe they didn't even know. You never told them that you were pregnant. You just went ahead and just did it, and then they found out later. For some of you, maybe you had a baby. The reason why you guys went into separation is because there was a baby that turned out not to be theirs, and that crushed them. And then we have male 30 through 50. The timing just wasn't right for us. So let's get some tarot on these. With this timing just wasn't right for us, I feel like you guys were, some of you guys, this might resonate for everybody, but some of you guys were just mentally immature, emotionally immature, just relationship immature. Let's get some tarot real quick. Spirit, can you clarify this? I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. We have the Empress. Again, he sees who you are now. Or he may have went through, and again, flip-flop the energy. Just because I'm saying he, it does not necessarily have to be a man. It's just masculine energy. So if it actually is a man, okay. If it's you that's in your masculine energy, but just put yourself where you know that you fit and you lie. But they're ready to spend the rest of their life with their Empress, with their end all be all, with their fulfillment of cups, with their divine partner, with their other whole, not other half, but the other whole part of them. Like, it's like a 2-for-1 special with you guys. Spirit, clarify this. I haven't moved on because I'm waiting for you. Haven't moved. Clarification. They haven't moved on because they're waiting for you. They hope, and that's why they're wondering if you're happy without them, because they hope that you feel this connection. They hope that you want to reunite, reconciliate as well as them. Like, they're hoping that you, yep, the Magician, they're hoping that you are manifesting and putting the energy. I wasn't even pulling that, it just fell out. They're hoping that you are manifesting the energy and putting in the thoughts and just are feeling the same things. Some of you guys may be going through like telepathy, or if you're not going through telepathy, they're just pulling on you so strongly that you feel that tug, and you may think that those are your thoughts. They're not. You're just tapping into their energy. Spirit, clarify this. Pregnancy, boy or girl, finding out the truth crushed me. Pregnancy, boy or girl, finding out the truth crushed me. 5 of Cups. Someone really wanted a child with you. And even if this wasn't a literal pregnancy, maybe you guys were supposed to deepen the relationship. Maybe you guys were engaged. You're supposed to get married. Like, in a way, that's a pregnancy as well. You're birthing a new contract. You're birthing a new agreement. Like, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it isn't literal pregnancy for some of you. Maybe it was some type of creation, something that you guys were brewing. You know what I'm saying? Something that you guys created and manifested together. But yeah, that they definitely still think about that. Spirit, give me another clarification for this pregnancy boy or girl with this 5 of Cups. You got 2. We got the 6 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck that wants to clearly come out. But yeah, they want to still work on this relationship, on this connection. They wonder, do you feel the same, or are you like, okay, you still moving on, you're still sailing on? For some of you also, they forgive you now for, you know, the abortion, the miscarriage, the termination of contract. Like, you get what I'm saying? The betrayal, whatever it is, that hurt, that pain, that anger that they were holding on to that they could not let go, and which is maybe why they walked away in the beginning, or flip-flopping. Maybe it was you that were holding on the pain that you couldn't let go. But it's like now they're ready to release that. They have learned the lessons from it. Spirit, clarify this male 30 to 50. The timing just wasn't right for us. The 10 of Pentacles, and it fell down over here because they left. Because the timing just wasn't right. They weren't mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually mature to handle what they were going through at that time. Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It may have been someone that never really knew how to love, or never really had to really deal with their emotions in a relationship until they met you. Maybe they kind of like was one of them that get money, or have money, or are well off, financially stable, and they kind of like throw their money at their problems. Like, you know, like, oh, you're mad, go buy a bag. Oh, you're mad, I just booked you a spa a weekend. Oh, you're mad, you and the girls go off to New York for a few days. Like, it wasn't really much of caring. This is why this came out like this. It wasn't much caring to the family. It wasn't much nurturing the woman's feelings and emotions. Maybe you went to them with problems. And again, they just kind of threw money at them. And it's like, oh, well, I take care of you. Oh, I buy you this. I buy you that. Yep, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I buy you this. I buy you that. Aren't you? You should be happy. Aren't you happy? Why you not happy? You're selfish. You're selfish. I go to work. I'm keep hours. I do this. I do that. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever they profession is, occupation is. But I do all of this, and you should be grateful. You should be happy because I'm pouring into you. But what they fail to realize is, yeah, they were pouring into you maybe in their love language. Maybe their love language of how they like to love on people and the people they love is through gifts. Maybe they like to do gifts and acts of service, you know, but involving money because they ain't really doing no acts of service personally, but they pay for some acts of service to be done for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that was their thing, like gifts and acts of service. That's what I'm gonna do for you. But as far as like physical touch, as far as affirmations, as far as what's another one? Quality time. As far as actually putting in the type of love that you desire, the type of love that you need, they kind of gave you the love that they wanted to give you. And now they're kind of realizing, not even kind of, they have realized like, yep, I ain't even see this at the bottom of the deck. My life is not together as it seems. Yeah, they're definitely realizing like, hey, you actually were teaching me morals, teaching me values, teaching me how to care for myself and nurture myself. Just how to love themselves again. Yep, the lovers. And I don't feel with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I don't feel like this is just you guys loving each other. Like you nurtured them. And I was actually trying to pull for the Empress, but I started talking again. But you flipped. Hold on. You guys nurtured them to the point where now they want to nurture themselves, and now they only want people around them that are going to pour into them. They don't want all them people, them friends, them cousins, them sisters, them brothers that's around them that just want to take. The people that's always around with just their hand out. Now they starting to look at things for like what it is. I serve all of you. I serve you. Where do you serve me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I pour into you. Where do you pour into me? I don't feel like before they really looked at their connections and their relationships like that. Any other messages for this Empress and this Lover Spirit? Any other messages for this Empress and this Lover? It's 3 cards. I'm not taking them, but it's the 2 of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Star. Too many cards. Come on. Let's clarify this Empress, this Lovers. We got the Hanged One and then Justice at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, they definitely are wondering if you want to spend the rest of your life with them too. Are you feeling what they're feeling? Do you feel what they feel? Or are they going crazy? We're going to pull some love oracle messages. And then we're going to get deeper into it. Because I really feel some, did my glasses just? I really feel some pain and some suffering and some, he need favor to get back to you. All right, Spirit, what messages do we have for the love oracles for the collective? What divine messages does the masculine have for the collective? The divine messages the masculine have for the collective balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. What other messages does the divine masculine have for his feminine? The messages the divine masculine has for his feminine spirit. What the messages this divine masculine has for his feminine? We have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. And that's what they're kind of believing in. That's why they haven't moved on. This is where this card is going on top of. They're still believing in the vision and the possibility and the purpose that you guys are supposed to be together. They feel it in their bones. They feel it in their heart. And they're going to believe it until it manifests. Eventually it's going to manifest. And that's what they're banking on, is them not moving on, them holding you in your heart, in their heart space, them holding you in their emotional field, them holding you in your aura until you actually return back physically in that space. So they're going to hold you there energetically until you're there physically again. Then we have deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what you feel. Do what feels right. In your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And that goes on top of this Six of Swords with this moving on and working on things. So they're feeling like it's time to double back. It's time to spin that block. It's time to spin that block. Okay? Spirit, clarify these 10 of Pentacles and this male 30 to 50. We have, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So yeah, before they couldn't see this whole family thing really with you. They were cool with the Netflix and chill, the out to dinner, the slob on my knob. You feel me? I do that little thing you like too. That she know what I did with the Twix just popped into my head. So somebody nasty using whipped cream, candy, all type of shit. Like it get real spicy in the bedroom. Like it started to evolve more than that. And I don't feel like this masculine knew how to handle it, because most of their relationships, most of their encounters, most of their connections were surface level. It was in the root chakra. It was physical. It was, what can you do for me to fulfill a void or fulfill a need within me? How can you make me feel secure? How can you make me feel confident within myself? You know, what can I take from you, or what can I give you? What exchange can we do? And it was like, it was like a lot of other relationships was, they were give and take, but they were them giving and the other person just taking. And it's like with your relationship, it was give and take equally, and not just financially, but emotionally, mentally, like for providing emotional safe spaces. Let's get one overall energy card from the Love Oracle. What's the overall energy for the Divine Masculine? What's the overall energy for the Divine Masculine? What's the overall energy for the Divine Masculine Spirit? The music stopped on this one. Why my music stopped? Time. Look at that. This one popped out, the frequency stopped. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. So some of you guys may be going hard to be noticed. You might be over sharing or over posting on social media. hoping that this person is watching you. They are, or at least for some of you guys, they are. So you ain't really gotta do too much to be seen, because you kind of actually pissing them off. We gonna get some more messages. That's just the beginning. But yeah, I'm definitely getting a sense that you're kind of like pissing them off, like you're doing too much. Like they know that you're doing all this to be seen. They know that you watching them and they watching you. Like, I see you, see me, peekaboo, motherfucker. Like, but yeah, let's see what other messages we have. We're gonna pull some more tarot, but let's see if we got any other messages from my deck. Spirit, any other divine messages? So we got STD, sexual transmitted disease, spiritual transmitted disease. So that could be what your partner may need prayer for right now. Your divine partner is like, that was a channel message. Pray for me. You feel me? I'm going through it to get back to you. I'm also getting, I need favor to get back to you. It's a split between both. For some it's a STD as far as sexual. For some it's spiritual. And for some of y'all, your person is going through both. The spiritual transmitted disease and then addiction. The spiritual transmitted disease have created a sexual transmitted disease. So we have male 18 to 30. Know it all. So you may be posting, you might be a tarot reader, you might be an intuitive and an energy worker. And you may be tapping into their energy, or maybe they're speaking, sending them telepathic messages, or maybe they're, tapping into your energy and you're posting them. So they're like, damn, this motherfucker think they know it all. Or maybe you warned them before your connection ended that, they were dealing with the karmic, or they were dealing with someone that dibbles and black magic for like control, and to have motherfuckers do shit against their will, or to keep niggas in bondage. Then we have domestic violence. Everything about you is different and it's new to me. Everything about you is different and it's new to me. I left before you could leave me. And then we have stuck like Chuck. Whatever relationship they may be in now, it may be some domestic violence going on, whether it's physical, emotional, mental. You guys could have maybe been through some domestic violence in the past, and maybe that could be why they were previously, wondering if you're feeling the same way they feel, because it's like, damn, I don't went too far. Like, I was on some shit back then. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, do they even feel that way anymore? So it could be that, or they could be in domestic violence now. This is what the everything about you is different and it's new to me. Maybe they were used to domestic violence before you came into the picture. Maybe they were used to females that provoke them for them to hit them, or that will beat on them, or whatever. Like, and you were just different. You were more calm. You were more understanding, more compassionate, more loving, just more nurturing. Like, you're more in your feminine energy. And then I left before you could leave me. They could have felt like they probably sabotaged the relationship. They probably could have felt like it was going too good to be true. Or maybe they felt like they had too many flaws for you guys to, or for you to accept them. They have too many flaws for you to accept them. All right, we got spiritual detox, mind, body, and soul. Yeah, they definitely need some prayer. And then right here we have, let's take a break. I need time. I might come back. I might not. That could be your energy, or flip-flop your own ass. All right. All right. Excuse me. Any additional messages? Let's put some songs. Let's see what songs is on the Divine Masculines. Mind and then energy. We're going to get to the tarot. Because I feel like Divine Masculine has so much it wants to say, but it's also so scared. Because even myself, I do this all day, whether, I just start coming on YouTube, but whether I'm doing, they got a whole bunch they want to say, a whole bunch. But whether I'm on Facebook or doing personal readings, like I do this. But right now, it's like I'm looking, usually I know what deck of cards I'm going to grab. Or, I'll be like, okay, what card spirit? They come immediately. Like, but right now, it's like I'm second guessing, not the messages, but like what the next move is. Like, what am I going to do? Like, or it's like I said, I'm about to pull tarot, and then I'm like, nah, we gonna do this. So it's like they kind of making a list and they checking it twice right now. They gotta, it's like, I want to say a wedding rehearsal. You know how like you playing a wedding? You got to do your wedding rehearsal. You got to make sure everything is in place before the final day, before the big move, before the big drum roll coming in. Like, I feel like they're making a list and they're checking it twice. And then they might have a whole bunch of... They're confident in their decision, but the doubt is setting in slowly but surely. So the butterflies is starting to set in. But they'll get over that within the next few days. All right. Spirit, what messages does... What song messages does Divine Masculine have? For his feminine, what song messages does the Divine Masculine have for his feminine? So we have body language by Big Sean, whichever one. Body language. I think that's with Janae Ankle too. Then we have Real and True. Oh, I love this song by Future and Miley Cyrus. When the sun dies. Our love will remain real and true. That's what they want you to know. Okay? And then we have Never by Tink. You may be in this energy that you've never had someone that truly loved you, that truly understood you, that, truly wanted to work with you and do the work for a healing relationship. Then we have Love Myself. Yeah, definitely. That might be the energy that you're in right now, collective, of loving yourself, of knowing how to see the signs and walk away from the signs early. But also I feel like with this person, yeah, we got real love. I didn't even see this at first. I feel like with this person, and it's going on top of Real and True. Even though you went through your trials and tribulations or your up and downs in a relationship, this was a divine countership. This was a divine partnership. Did you guys meet when y'all was still going through some karmic shit? Yeah. Were they maybe higher on the karmic level than you? Yeah, because you were spending some time working on yourself. You was trying to teach them how to work on them too. You know what I mean? So even though it didn't, how can I put it? It both gave y'all that relationship, meeting each other, it failing, and you having to to separate and go through this separation, this divine partnership, provided both of you guys the information, information, knowledge, and guidance that's needed in order to grow, to put this relationship into full force. Spirit, clarify this body language by Big Sean. Clarify this body language by Big Sean. Clarify this body language by Big Sean. Let's do a minute. Clarify this body language by Big Sean, Spirit. Yep, we got love. Like Kendrick Lamar. Love me. Would you still love me? If I minimize my network, would you still love me? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to love me. Keep it 100, don't got you, I got nothing. I know I can't sing, but I don't give a fuck. I be channeling these songs, and God like when I sing for it, okay? Source like when I sing for it. Spirit love my voice. Anyway, y'all get the point. But yeah. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Ride by Ace Hood. Yeah, I know I'm in these streets. You know exactly what I do. They might be really in them streets and you know exactly what they do. But I chase this paper. You ain't gotta wait for me to bring it back home to you. 'Cause I ride or die. That's how they feel. Girl, we gon' be good. I was about to stop, but they was like, you gotta get that part out. And I got chills. That's how they feel. Like, girl, we gon' be good. If you ride or die, we gon' make it out this hood. Now, what's your definition of a rider? Through it all, they gon' stand right beside you. Like that, look them in the eye. Tell them you gon' ride. Tell them you gon' ride. Ride till the wheels fall off. And the day that I die, that's on my life. You know, now usually I don't be remembering all these words. So that gotta be a message for y'all. And I think they actually the right words too. Because they feel right and I'm getting chills. You feel me? They coming through. They coming through. Baby, we gon' be good if you ride or die. We gon' make it out this hood. Yes. I could feel that shit. Stink, I ain't playing with you, Stink. Love song by Rihanna. I'm not playing with you, Stink. And then shit, this may be your energy. Fuck It by Iman at the bottom of the deck. That might be your energy. Or you might be saying fuck it to, maybe you were saying that you're not going to speak to this person no more. If they come back, that you're not going to give them the time of day. Where your energy right now, yep, body language keep coming out. Your language might be like, fuck that shit. This my baby, I got to get him back. Or you might be like, fuck that shit, that nigga fucked up. But, you know, of course, if you're done, be done. But if you intuitively 100% know, can feel, and I got confirmation over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and not just confirmation of what you want to hear. You know, YouTube has a lot of, I'm gonna tell you what you want to hear as readers. So just make sure you're doing your own divination, prayers, insight, connecting and communing with God, with Mother Nature, with the universe, and getting your own insight and guidance, and creating and cultivating your own relationship so you can get the confirmation that you need. So if this is your story and you want your divine partner back, or not even just you want them back, you know that's your divine partner, start praying for them. As much as you pray for yourself, pray for them. And not on no just praying for them to get themselves together, you know, for you guys to be together. But praying for them genuinely, wholeheartedly. Yep. Page of Cups. I mean, the Page of, yeah, the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. All right, Spirit, any other messages for this pray for me? I need favor. I need favor to get back to you. Yep. The Chariot with strength at the bottom of the deck. They need favor to get back to you. They coming back. If they can get back, they trying to come back. If they can get back, the Queen of Wands with the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. If they can get back, they coming back. But they need favor to get to you. The Fool and the Moon, your intuition. You guys are feeling this magnetic tug. You're feeling this tug, but you don't want to dwell in it and get your feelings hurt. You don't want to get your hopes up to be let down. Some of you guys may also still be feeling betrayed. You may still haven't forgived, you know, the divine masculine, or maybe even yourself, for things that may have went on that transpired. Maybe some of you are still going through, yep, you got the Devil. Maybe some of you are still going through this healing and forgiveness. If this is your story, but you know that you're not in a mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, you know, high vibrational place in order to feed this connection, don't play with it either. If you know that you still have some healing to do, allow that to happen. But of course, at the same time, because Spirit was like, hold up, because some of them have healing that they can only receive in their divine partnership. So take what resonates and leave what don't, because everybody's story is different. So if you've been already doing all the individual healing that you can possibly do, let's say you're one of them people that's been in their healing process, but you removed all your connections, you removed all your relationships. So it's not that you healed your, it's not that you healed certain areas with external people because you didn't have people around to be able to trigger you to even bring that out of you. So for some of you, it is going to be some lessons that has to be learned together. Yep, we got the Ten of Pentacles. And they coming in for that Ten of Pentacles. Spirit, clarify this Queen of Wands. They coming in for that Ten of Pentacles. Spirit, clarify this Queen of Wands. We got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they not playing. They is not playing. And I feel like they're also, this cat keeps staring at me. I feel like they're also intuitively guided. Yep, you being nudged. You see, I went to go pick up my stuff and everything got moved around. Everything moved over. You're definitely being nudged and guided to move. You and your person, or maybe just one of you guys. That's too many, Spirit. But the Four of Wands. You guys are being guided to move. Spirit, clarify this Fool. Ten of Cups. Someone's ready to jump off the edge. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Nah, but for real, they on the edge and they ready to jump. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. They almost there. I'm about to lose my head. But yeah, they definitely thinking about taking this leap of faith, taking this jump, taking this opportunity to be emotional, to be vulnerable, to be honest. Shit, they ready to tell you shit that they In the conversation, they're going to be telling you things that they have just recently admitted to themselves. But as the conversation continues to flow and continue to grow, they're going to start admitting things to you that they didn't even know that they felt like. Or it's like they're going to have realizations, or you guys both may have realizations. 39, when I was saying that. Realizations during that conversation. It's like, and you may be mirroring each other. You may be opening up different perspectives and different thought process for each other during that time. This, like, you may see things 6, they may see it 9. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's what I got from that real quick. All right, Spirit, clarify this moon. Clarify this moon. We got the everything is fine. Hold on. We got the everything is fine. Spirit, clarify this everything is fine. Yeah, they need spiritual strength. It's like they're trying to have too many cards. They're trying to have the intuition. They're trying to have the faith, the tenacity, the consistency, to keep going. Yep, the star. They're trying to pour the vision, the faith, they're trying to get the energy, the momentum back going. They want to keep believing. The Queen of Swords, but they need some prayer. Pray for them. They going through it energetically, mentally, physically. Some may have even experienced financial issues, but they're not forgetting about you at all. They're not forgetting about you. Even through all this shit, they gonna get it together in order to get back to you. So send some prayers up for your divine feminine, your divine masculine, however this resonates for you in your story. Yep, we got the King of Cups and the High Priestess with the 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They're pulling on your energy because shit, they need some. And it's not on no, I'm trying to energy vamp, I'm trying to siphon your energy, I'm trying to manipulate your energy or nothing like that. But they like, shit, if you love me, send a prayer up. You ain't even gotta let me know. You ain't gotta talk to me, but shit, send a prayer up for me. I know when you praying for me. I know when you caring for me. I know when you loving me and you nurturing me, not just physically, but spiritually. I know when you talking to God about me. You feel me? Because and I'm getting goosebumps. Like, they know when you talking to God about them. They know you guys flip your own ass. So whether it was you or them, but someone walked into the other person's life and favor was bestowed on their ass. So they know when your favor has been sprinkled onto them. They know. They know when your anointing, when your covering has reached over and protected them. They know when your umbrella went up and protect their ass, or you feel what I'm saying? Or maybe you're an energy worker. Maybe you've been cleaning out their energy. You've been doing debt collection clearing. You feel me? I do that as well. But maybe you've been doing that. Maybe you've been transmuting the energies and also helping him cut ties of karmics and debts that aren't even his. So they just need a little bit of your favor. They know when God's hand is on them through you, in a sense. Like, God really be sending us to some people. And they feel like they have a taste of God. Yep, the 2 of Pentacles. They feel like they have a taste of God with you. Things were starting to balance out. Things were starting to get clear. Confirmation, understanding, purpose was all starting to come in. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? To just pray for me. I'm going through it. The world. Yep, things were changing. The Ace of Swords coming out. That's true. Balance was coming in. Wrongs were being righted. Like, literally. Debt was clearing. Where it was aspects in their lives where they couldn't get a break. Motherfucker probably couldn't get a job, couldn't get an approval for a car, for a house, for whatever, a credit card. But it's like, as soon as your ass come in, it's like everything flipped right around. It's like obstacles was getting slayed through. You feel me? You was David, and that motherfucker was, everything else was the Goliath. Okay? Any obstacle, any trial, tribulation, any of that shit was getting handled. Handled, okay? Handled. The lovers, it was getting handled. They have faith, but they need to borrow a little bit of yours. They got faith of a mustard seed, but their mustard seed has been crushed. So not only do they have faith of a mustard seed, but you feel me, it's crushed down. So as the wind blows, some of the pieces is blown away. So they need you to drop a mustard seed. They need you to drop some faith, some grace, some covering. Okay? Any other messages, Spirit? Any other cards you want me to pull from Divine Masculine? Any other messages? I feel like that's it. Definitely comment, share below. Tell me how this story, is this your story? Tell me how this gave you enlightenment, clarity, insight, guidance, confirmation. I'm trying to see any other cards. I actually think that's it. I'm gonna close you out with another love oracle. Nope, let's do unicorn. Let's see what unicorn messages you have. Any unicorn messages, Spirit? I might pull a love oracle after the unicorn. Any unicorn messages, Spirit? Ooh. And one still flew all the way over there. All right, we're going to take these, but we're going to read them. We ain't going to interpret them. We just going to give the messages that's on them. And move on. Okay. So we have rebirth. Reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. Hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Then we have miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayer have been answered. Surrender to the bow. That'll be right. Okay, surrender to the how. My apologies. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. So how you're going to receive something, surrender that. Prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Then we have expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're capable of. So that is your divine messages. Let's get one last oracle love message, Spirit. That's too many. Let's get one last love oracle message. How many is this? It's two. We can take those. So we got two. We have, it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now it's time to give to yourself, especially for those of you that have not forgive. And this is your next card, forgiveness. Those that have not taken the time to see things for what it is and not for what they have the illusion or what they believe it to be. So now it's time to from the director's chairs, from the main character chair, from actually being within the production of being within the movie, and time to sit from an audience standpoint and watch it from beginning to end as a, I guess, third party, you know what I'm saying, or observer, an onlooker. And that way you're able to see all parts. You're able to see all things, not just things from your point of view or your perspective of where you were sitting. You can now see the full stage You know what I mean? Then we have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Yes, 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 yes. Stop focusing your energy on past events, because that's what you're going to continue to create. So that's why a lot of people are like, oh, I can't let that go. I can't forgive them. Well, you're choosing to relive and visit that trauma. You're allowing yourselves to store and multiply that pain, that hurt, that trauma over and over and over again. You relive it every time you think about it, and you have not processed the feelings and released the emotion, and you just hold on to the emotion. Okay, so it's time for the divine masculine to forgive themselves. It's time for the divine feminine to forgive herself, and you guys to forgive one another. Even if you don't desire to be intimately with this person, I feel like there is some type of connection still in the future for you guys, of maybe some type of friendship, maybe business partnership. Maybe you guys were always friends first before a relationship. So definitely send prayers up for your person if you want. You ain't got to. You ain't got to now. Don't be fake with it. But if you genuinely care and you genuinely are able to feel these feelings and emotions that they're feeling, you know, help a brother out. Help a sister out. So, hope you guys enjoy. I will see you guys tomorrow.